So hello students, class 7 science, time and motion. Today we are going to discuss some of the basic conversions. So in the last Zoom class, those who were present, some of them said that they are having doubts in conversions that we do in the numerical problems. These are just basic conversions that you have studied earlier. So you have to revise it to do the numerical problems of this chapter. So in this video I am going to give a brief explanation of the conversions that we need to know in describing or in explaining the numericals of this chapter. So let's start. Let's start with the basics. So let's start let's start with the case of distance. As you know, the SI unit of distance. What is the SI unit of distance? The SI unit of distance is meter, represented by m. So we need to know the further conversions of meter. As we know, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, that we know. I'm not talking about millimeter right now because in this chapter most of the questions are related to centimeter or meter or kilometer. So because we are going to express distance, have big distances. So we know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 kilometer is equal to how much meters? It is 1000 meter, constituting 1 kilometer. This is very basic. 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So most of the question, this simple basics is being applied. So let's do some conversion. First one, let's do about 5 kilometers. So as we said, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So if we are to convert kilometer to meter, if you want to convert kilometer to meter, we have to multiply by 1000, right? So, take the case of 5 kilometer. 5 kilometer can be converted to meter by multiplying by 1000. So, 5 kilometer into 1000 would give you 5000 meter. So, to convert kilometer to meter, we multiply by 1000. Now, how to convert meter to kilometer? How would we convert meter to kilometer? We would divide by 1000, right? So the question, let's convert 250 meter to kilometer. So as we said, if you want to convert meter to kilometer, we have to divide by 1000. Therefore, 250 divided by 1000, that is 0.25 kilometer. It's a basic one that we have studied earlier. Now let's discuss about time. So as we know, time is represented, or the SI unit is second. The other units of time include minute or hours. So let's do some conversions. So as we know, 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? How many seconds constitute 1 minute? 60 seconds. So if you want to convert minute to second, you have to multiply by 60, right? So if it is minute to seconds, we have to multiply by 60. So for example, take the case of 2 minutes. So if you want to convert 2 minutes to second, it is 2 into 60, that is 120 seconds. Now if it is to convert seconds to minute, take the case of 240 seconds. How will you convert 240 seconds to minute? If you want to convert 240 seconds to minute, we have to divide by 60, the opposite. So that is 240 divided by 60, that is 240 seconds divided by 60 would give you 4 minutes. So to convert minute to second, multiply by 60. To convert seconds to minute, divide by 60. That is the basic conversion that we know. Now we discuss more about hours also. So we have to study the relation here. So as we know, 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. So the relation between hour and minute. The same way we can convert hours to minute and minute to hours. But now we need to discuss how we will convert hours to second. So as you know, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. How would you convert 60 minutes to second? As 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 2 minutes is 2 into 60 seconds. 3 minutes is 3 into 60 seconds. So this would give you 60. This would be 120 seconds. This would be 180 seconds. Like that, it is 60 minutes. So to convert into second, you have to multiply 60 into 60, giving you 3600 seconds. So 1 hour is 3600 seconds. Okay. So let's discuss some questions right now for the conversion of hours to seconds. So the first one, simple one, 2 hours. How would you convert 2 hours to second, not minute? You have to convert 2 hours to seconds. Okay. How will you convert it? So to convert hours to second, we have to multiply by 3600. So to convert hours to second, okay, remember that conversion, hours to second. So 2 into 3600 would give you 7200 seconds. Okay. So 2 into 3600 would give you 7200 seconds. Now, how will you convert seconds to hours? How would you convert that? The conversion would be simple, right? We have to divide by 3600. Take the case of 1800 seconds. Convert 1800 seconds to hours. It would be 1800 divided by 3600, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5, which means half an hour, right? That is half an hour, or we can write, what is half an hour? 30 minutes, right? So if you want to convert hours to minute, how are we going to do it? So this is seconds to hours. 1800 seconds converted to hours, 0.5 hours. Then what can be simply converted to minutes by multiplying by 60, right? Hours to minute. So that is basic conversions that we have to know. So based on this, now let's discuss some of the actual questions that we need to do in our portion. Okay. So now let's discuss how can we convert kilometer per hour to meter per second and meter per second to kilometer per hour and all. Okay. So all of you take page number 150, numerical example 3 we are going to discuss. Okay. So the question, a school bus travels at a speed of 54 km per hour. Express its speed in meter per second. So it is given the speed of the school bus is given. What is the speed? Speed is equal to 54 km per hour. We have to convert 54 km per hour to meter per second. How can we do that? It is very simple, as we know. So if you are going mathematically, we have to write what all we can get from this information. Okay. From this, the speed is 54 km per hour. That means this vehicle can, or this bus can move 54 km. It can travel 54 km in 1 hour. In 1 hour, it will travel 54 km. So what is the distance here? The distance is equal to 54 km. How would you convert kilometer to meter? It is 54 into 1000 meters. Okay. 54 into 1000, that is 54,000. Now what is the time taken here? Time is 1 hour. That is 1 into 60 into 60, that is 1 into 3600. That is in second. Isn't it? Converting hour to seconds, that is 3600. So once again we can write speed is equal to distance by time, right? 54 into 1000 divided by 1 into 3600. Just directly we can write it is 54 into 5 by 18, that is equal to, we have to just multiply 54 into 5 divided by 18. It is 18 into 1, 18 into, how much will give 54? 18 into 3 would give 54, so 3 into 5, it is 15. Okay, I will write it here. So it is 15. What is the unit? Meter per second. Okay. Simple conversion. Speed, distance by time. We just have to multiply 54 into 1000 and hour into 3600 to convert kilometer to meter and hour to second. The same thing, we can have a general formula right now. So, if we want to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, if we want to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, we have to multiply by 5 by 18. So whatever it is given, let that be k. Whatever value is given, let that be k. So we have to just multiply the given value in kilometer per hour into 5 by 18. So that is the conversion written here. If the speed in kilometer per hour is given, let that be k, we can represent it to be k. If we want to convert that kilometer per hour to meter per second, just multiply by 5 by 18. That is here. We cancel off the zeros, 2 into 18, 2 into 5. That's it. That is just a simplification of the actual value. So just multiply by 5 by 18. So we can directly do it, right? So if we want to convert, so from now onwards, if you are given 54 kilometer per hour to meter per second, okay, I'll rub it. So speed is 54 kilometer per hour. Convert 54 kilometer per hour to meter per second. What did I say? If you want to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, multiply by 5 by 18. Kilometer per hour to meter per second. Okay. So that is 54 into 5 by 18 would give you 15 meter per second. Speed, okay. 54 into 5 by 18 is equal to 15 meter per second. Easy conversion, right? Now let's discuss the conversion of meter per second to kilometer per hour in the same way. So let us convert the question. Okay. We have to convert 25 meter per second to kilometer per hour. Convert 25 meter per second to kilometer per hour. How would you go on? As we know, it is in meter per second. We have to convert it to kilometer per hour. Let's write in the same way. First, let's write the distance. As we know, 25 meter per second, which means it can travel 25 meter in 1 second. In 1 second, it is able to travel 25 meters. So distance covered is 25 meter. How would you convert meter to kilometer? Meter to kilometer. Divide by 1000, isn't it? So that is 25 divided by 1000. That's in kilometers. Now, the second one, it is the time. How much time is given? 1 second. How would you convert seconds to hour? It is 1 divided by 3600 hour, isn't it? To convert seconds to hour, you have to divide by 3600. So, as we know, speed is distance by time, that is distance divided by time. What is the distance here? We already know speed here. What is the distance here? 25 by 1000. We have not simplified it. We simplify it here. Divided by 1 by 3600 is the time. So division by a fraction. Multiply by the reciprocal, right? So that is 25. This is all basic mathematics that we are doing. So that's why I am going on. I hope you have studied it in maths thoroughly. If you don't know it, revise it. Okay. So this is just division by a fraction. So 25 by 1000 into, what is the reciprocal of this? 3600 by 1. So let's simplify it. It is 25 into 18 by 5. Okay. 25 into 18 by 5. So let's 5 into 5, that is 5 into 18, 90 kilometer per hour. We have converted meter per second to kilometer per hour. From this, what general formula can we write? What is the general formula that we can write right now? So to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, we have to multiply by 18 by 5, the opposite. Just multiply the value given by 18 by 5, you will be able to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour. So let the given value in meter per second be m. M into 18 by 5 would be in kilometer per hour. Okay. For example, take the same case. 25 meter per second. So we can write 25 into 18 divided by 5. So it is 90 kilometer per hour. Okay, basic conversion to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour multiplied by 18 by 5. Okay, now let's discuss the numerical examples given in your textbook, page number 156. First one, a vehicle travels 25 km in 15 minutes. Calculate its speed in kilometer per hour. So it is said that the vehicle is traveling a distance is equal to 25 kilometer. Okay, the distance is 25 kilometer and it is traveling in 15 minutes. So the time is equal to, what is the time? Time is 15 minutes. Okay, 25 kilometer traveled in 15 minutes. And further it is asked, calculate its speed in kilometer per hour. We have to find the speed in kilometer per hour. So how will you convert kilometer per hour? Okay, how will you do this question? So already, now let's move on to the things that we are given to us. Look at the distance. In distance is 25 kilometer. It is already in kilometer. So there is no confusion for that. There is no need of any conversion also. This is okay. But here, what is the time? It is 15 minutes. We need the answer in hour. The question here asks us to find it in hours. So what should we do? We should convert 15 minutes to hours. So how would you convert 15 minutes to hours? We'll have to divide by 60 because it is minute to hours. So 15 divided by 60. It is equal to 1 by 4. Right. That is equal to 0.25 hours. Okay. So that is 0.25 hours. Now let's do the remaining. So it is 0.25 hours that we got. Now let's find the speed. It's not legible, I think. So let's find the speed. Speed is equal to, what is the unit for, formula for speed? It is distance divided by time. Isn't it? So that is, what is the distance covered here? 25 kilometer divided by 0.25 hour. So how would you convert 0.25 hours to, how would you divide 25 kilometer by 0.25 hours? It is 0.25 into 100 would give you 25, right? 0.25 into 100 would give you 25. Therefore, the answer is 100. Will you get full marks if you write 100 only? No, you won't. What should you write? You should write the unit, that is kilometer per hour. Okay. So for a question like this, if it is a 2-mark question, first you have to write everything that is given in the question. Then you have to write the formula where you will get mark. Then you have to write the substitution. Then you have to write the final answer. Then you have to write the unit. If you don't write the unit, you will lose mark. If you don't write the formula, you will lose mark. If you don't show the correct substitution also, you will lose mark. So you have to write all these points. It is very simple, right? Okay. Now the second question also we can discuss. What is the second question given? The second question is, a commercial aircraft travels at 900 km per hour. Calculate the distance it travels in 5 hours. So, it is said that a commercial aircraft is traveling at a speed of 900 km per hour. So what is the speed given? Speed is equal to 900 km per hour. That means it travels 900 km in 1 hour. Isn't it? It travels 900 km in 1 hour. And it is asked how much distance will it travel in 5 hours. We know speed is equal to distance by time. So if you want to find distance, what would be it? You want to cross multiply, that is speed into time. But in a simple way we can write here. It travels 900 km in 1 hour. So how much distance would it travel in 5 hours? You have to multiply 900 by 5, isn't it? So the distance traveled in 5 hours is equal to 900 into 5. That is 4,500. This in kilometer. Okay. This is like a question when you are asked, cost of 1 pen is 10 rupees. What is the cost of 5 pen? It will be 5 into 10, 50 rupees. Like the same. The speed is 900 km per hour. So 900 km traveled in 1 hour. Find the distance traveled in 5 hours. So 900 into 5, 4,500 km. If you are using that formula, what is it? So it is speed is equal to distance by time. What is the distance from this? What could be distance? Distance is equal to speed into time. Right? What is the speed given here? It is 900 km per hour. Into, what is the time given here? It is 5 hours. So same, 900 into 5. It is 4,500 kilometer. Okay. In your textbook, most of the questions are written in this manner, so you can write it. So speed is equal to 900 km per hour. Once again, so it travels 900 km in 1 hour. Therefore, the distance travelled in 5 hours is equal to 900 into 5, that is 4,500 km. One more question we can do. That is question number 3. Seismic waves, that is earthquake waves, travels at about 8 km per second on the Earth's crust. Calculate the distance it travels in 10 seconds. So it is given speed is equal to 8 km per second. It is 8 km per second. So as we know, from this we can write it is traveling 8 km in 1 second. And it is asked to find the distance travelled in 10 seconds. So it is asked to find the distance travelled in 10 seconds. So what is the distance that travels in 1 second? Distance travelled in 1 second is distance travelled in 1 second. What is the distance travelled in 1 second? It is 8 km. That's, we got it from the speed, right? Now distance travelled in 5 seconds. Sorry, we have to find distance travelled in 10 seconds. So that is 8 into 10, that is 80 kilometer. Okay. So that is 8 into 10, that is 80 kilometer. Same kind of question. 8 kilometer in 1 second. How many kilometers in 10 seconds? So we have to multiply 8 into 10. So 80 kilometer. Is this clear? So if you have any doubts, we will discuss it. So write all these problems, solve it, study the conversions thoroughly. Okay. Now one more topic that we are going to discuss in the textbook, that is about speedometer and odometer. So what are we going to discuss? Speedometer and odometer. In page number 151. This you must have seen in cars and other vehicles. So what is the function of speedometer? Speedometer is an instrument that measures speed. Okay, as we can see, figure 12.3, speedometer. All of you take page number 151. The display panel has an instrument called the speedometer, which displays the speed of the vehicle. Speedometer displays the speed of the vehicle. Now, the distance travelled by the vehicle is shown by an instrument known as odometer. So speedometer measures speed, odometer measures distance. So all of you take that. Page 151, it is given the display has a speedometer which shows the speed, as well as the distance travelled is written here, that is the odometer. Okay. So what is speedometer and what is odometer? Study that thoroughly. Okay. Thank you. In the next class, we will discuss more about the problems related to these questions and about distance time graph. Okay.